Here. Oh, my bad. What's good, my peoples? What's happening? About to get situated just a minute. Let me let me take a seat real quick. What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin', my people? You know, happy to be back up on the live stream. Salute to my people in here. Shout out to Pink Meadow. Salute to the Queen, first one in the building. Josh Sanders 86 TWT in the building. Salute my brother. Quee 42 TWT first lady. What's up, beautiful? How you doing? MP, what the fuck? What does it do? TWT in the building. What's good, bruh? Mm, Let me drop y'all flames. Give y'all what y'all do. Mm-hmm. 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 Where they go? Fuck it. Ain't worry about it. Apple and LD TV. Salute to the fan. What's good, my brother? What's happening, brother? All right, so all right, look. So if you examine what's going on in boxing and what we see, right? Towards the boxing community, we should say. The title of this live is the boxing community corrective lenses, and it's just because of the way they view things and the way people see things based on if it's a fighter they like, a fighter they jealous of, because they fighter might not be the draw or popularity, fame or whatever, and it's like people will go blind or they'll be have distorted vision because of, hey, this my guy. I gotta rock with him. I gotta push him out way support him. That's fine. But the line and narrative spinning and the sources say type of shit, like, come on, man. Like, a lot of this stuff is just because people mad because their favorite fighter or their favorite entities are not in a position that certain other entities are, and they feel like their fighter should, or who they support should be in a higher standing or a higher status, and they may not be, and people be mad about it. So if they're in the same weight class or they contemporaries of each other, people will start to make up stuff just to build up a fighter, but tear down another one in the process. Like, that's just nuts to me. You know what I'm saying? It's nuts. It's like being another reason why the lenses need to be corrected, because people act like you can't be a fan of more than one person. I'm like, why every other sport can you can like multiple players or teams and things of that nature, but when it comes to boxing, depending on the fighters, you can't like both of them if they're in the same weight class, or they are weight class above or below, and they have an opportunity, or potentially they can fight. Oh, people get mad and bent out of shape, scream, fuss, holler, cuss. You know what I'm saying? Go hard on people that's who show it is, and it's their channel, they panel, because they are trying to support and stand up for the fighter that they so-called support. But if you take a glance back and hop out the picture and look at it, look at the framework, that ain't no fandom. All this screaming and fussing and cussing and hollering, people mad, man. Like, dude, come on. And then they really be mad if somebody cooked them on a point, and it pertains to their person, the fighter they like, versus the other person that they represent. Oh, they be mad if you get cooked or your stance it's not as dope or good as somebody else's. Or they be hollering and cussing, calling you a sucker and everything under the sun. But I'm like, ironic, people pick and choose when it's okay to like more than one fighter. Then have the audacity to tell you that you can't be a fan of Tank, Devin, and Shakur. Who the hell you think you're talking to? Hmm? It's okay to be a fan of all three of those young men because they all talented. They all talented. It's always gonna be a fun or the rest. It's happening. Somebody so still wants to grow. It's set up like that. You feel like everybody goes like that. That's what we gotta run. Simple as that. And that's what it is. Oh, well, I'm okay. You can't be a fan of the only when they come and get oh, you gotta be in love. Thank you. I mean, like, if I'm feeling that means that's box as a whole, right? They say a box of head, but you can't be a fan of more than one person. So, oh, well, you support Tank, you can't be supporting Shakur. That's just illegal. What? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me now? Yeah, I had to go walk to the back real quick. Can y'all hear me? You good? Can y'all hear me now? Let me see. Let me go check my shit. Okay. All right. Yeah, my bad. So what I was saying is, in every other sport, it's okay to be, you know what I'm saying, push or support or like multiple teams. You might have a favorite for your squad, like my team is the Mavs, but you know what I'm saying. I like other teams as well. You know what I'm saying. So it's okay, but you know what I'm saying. It's a balance on where you know what I'm saying. If they play against each other, you ride with your team. Other teams you gonna ride with the secondary or the other team you don't mind rooting for. But when it comes to boxing, they tell you so what fucks me up is they tell you that they are a fan of the sport of boxing. Okay? If you are a fan of the sport of boxing, that means that's multiple and many people in the sport of boxing. So it's 10, 20, 30, 40 people you might be a fan of. If you are a fan of the sport of boxing, because it just does not entail the one your favorite fighters or fighter are the ones that you want to sack, chase, and dick ride. So stop saying you're a fan of the sport of boxing. Say you're a fan of certain fighters. And if people actually broke that down and spoke it and kicked it out the right way, a lot of stuff could be avoided because they'll approach you differently. Like he a fan of these fighters, everybody else he don't give a damn about. Then people will know how to approach you when it comes to boxing. But if you just a fan of fighters, but you pretending to be a fan of the sport of boxing as a whole, then you're gonna get cooked when people get to going into different layers and levels of boxing and different boxing conversations. You're gonna get Peter Roll, you're gonna get cooked like hell, real quick, because you don't have a natural bias against everybody else other than certain or particular fighters that you support. So yeah, corrective measures is needed ASAP. That's why people be so mad when certain people achieve some accomplishment or a certain level of greatness. People be mad. It could be their own race, their own kind, and people are mad and butthurt and jealous. Like, bro, they showing you that you can do it. But rather than congratulate people, what people want to do, they want to shit on them and tell them,
oh, find every nook and cranny of why they fucked up or why they doing this or X, Y, and Z, which is some lame ass shit. What anything else outside of what they doing have anything to do with them being inside the ring? I don't care if the person is, you know what I'm saying, running around their neighborhood butt naked every damn day. You know what I'm saying? And people have a problem with it. Well, I'm not gonna judge. I'll be like, hey, that's some weird shit. I wouldn't do that, but I'm not gonna fault them for it. I just like you just on some weird. That's a different type of time, different type of energy. I don't get with it. Hey, if you like it, I love it. But you ain't out here beating and doing all this crazy. I'm not gonna be faulting you and put these jackets on you and assassinating your character or whatever. No, they ain't got nothing to do with your business acumen and you fighting. It's the only thing I will or question fighters about now, and them being serious about their craft if they really want to do the shit. That those three things is what I really fight on. Anything other than that, if whatever you do outside the ring, if you like to drink, you like to smoke, but you know how to get in here, perform at the highest level, and still get the job done, I'm not going to tell you anything different. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But you can enhance your ability more by if you cut out some of that or did it cut it in half your intake. If you're a smoker or drinking and you're doing a sport and dominant while doing it, just think about how much dominant you could be if you wasn't doing it. How much more stronger and how much more stamina and everything you'll have. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not judging nobody on that. I've always like use Bud for example. Bud always been a hell of a firefighter. Now we question certain moves he made for his business acumen, all pertaining to the what the sport of boxing. Now anything personal because he'll stand up do it in his personal life. But when it came to the business of boxing and how he was moving, yeah, people had been calling him weird and moving suspect on that because that was evident. You know what I'm saying? But anything outside of that, the dude a stand up dude. He do exactly what you a real one supposed to do. Raise his kids, be there, take care of his wife, make sure they good, and run up the bag to make sure that he can create some generational wealth for them, and they ain't got to worry about nothing. You know what I'm saying? But it's so many people they take stuff so personal and they mad at Bud and Floyd and Tank and Devin and Shakur and other stuff about stuff that ain't got shit to do with boxing, y'all. You see, that's the goofy shit. And people be supporting this and allowing it and acting like it's okay. No, it's not. The shit lame and it's fucked up. People out here making up shit. If people stop the narrative pushing this shit, boxing community would be way better. But it's like a competition. If I put this out here and ain't nobody else said it, then ooh, they gonna be like, ooh, he got sources. He connected with the team. So I'm just gonna say this, and I'm gotta respect his voice. People gonna think that it's the real deal, Tony's deal. Brian Corbett, TWT, salute my brother. What it do? What it do? It, and that's the shit I'm talking about. Like people mad and hating fighters and promoters and promotional companies and outfits because of stuff personal. Nothing to do with the natural or nature business of boxing of what they supporting and making content on. They mad at people and fighters and other people about some stuff, a lot of the stuff that they ain't got nothing to do with them doing what they do inside the ring. That's the shit that's messing up boxing. People have a bone to pick and mad at fighters because somebody knows something about them outside the ring. People bring it to the light, and now this is a topic of conversation. Now, if it's some heinous acts like those serious jackets messing with kids and doing all that heinous stuff, then that's different. But this nitpicky stuff, oh, he had two girlfriends while he was X, Y, and Z. He did this. Who cares? Why y'all so fixated in microscoping these people's personal life and translating it to them in a damn professional life? Like, make it make sense. Stay on script, stay on topic when it comes to the shit and the problems that you got with people or fighters. Like keep it on the topic. They moving goalposts like Charlie Brown moonwalking all over the place when they out when the shit that they looking for is right in their face. Hmm. Somebody, you got people really going overtime, overdrive to find out what some of these professional and famous and rich millionaires have going on in their personal life. And a lot of the people that's talking about the shit, y'all got more messy shit going on in your life than they got. And they the ones who got the spotlight. But but these hypocritical motherfuckers, what they do? They trying to nitpick and point out people's shit and they got no shit than a hog pen going on. What? Boys, ma'am and sir, please stop the madness while y'all ahead. Like people nitpicking, trying to grill, calling Earl everything under the sun just because he want to have a drink or he want to kick it with his people. And what the fuck does that have to do with him going to whoop ass in the ring? He a professional fighter. If he drinking and he smoking, newsflash, he knows he has to work out harder to stay in shape. Duh. You thinking that these folks that drink and smoke or do whatever in the sport, that's athletes, not just boxing, you think these motherfuckers know if I'm drinking and I'm getting slammed on the weekends, you think they don't know that they have to put in extra work to get in shape? They are professional athletes who are millionaires, idiots. So of course they can do that and then mess around and go pay X, Y, and Z dollars for the best in the most prominent strength and conditioning training. They can afford it. Hmm. Marky Dan, the historian, TWT in the building. What's good, bro? Yep, yep. Quay, they definitely gonna point it out. Quay say bingo. Alpha says right, just messy. Shaking my head and it's ridiculous. Just going through y'all comments. It's crazy. It is, y'all. And this is why the boxing community is like it is. Because too many people hate when everybody got an opportunity to go kick ass and move up the ranks. Everybody gonna run across some type of racial biasness or discrimination or being skipped or overlooked or ducked. You know what I'm saying? In the sport of boxing, it's too many promotional outfits that are money hungry, and guess what? They like to try to uplift their own before they do it to anybody else. I mean, it's just normal nature of boxing. I mean, just history, period. But folks mad. Knockout Boxing 86 TV, what's good, bro? But folks mad as hell. For example, folks be mad at KO for kicking his shit at being 100. Like, people that's been pro Javante Davis fans, been a real Javante Davis fan, right? He don't mind pointing out that Tank wrong. You see what I'm saying? But it's people that dick ride Tank so hard they can't even admit when he wrong. But a lot of times they hate it, but he be right. Tank be right. They just don't like the way it come out or who's saying it or who pushing what Tank's saying. A lot of the time, it's not so much of the fighters, it's the people that's pushing and supporting the fighters that make their ass mad. They hate the messengers around here. Hey, Marky, exactly. But people mad, and they should be expecting this because it's a part of normal human nature. If I'm an African American and I run the WBC, for example, and I see all my African American fighters, yeah, you know what I'm saying, who, oh my bad, who moving and grooving and doing what they supposed to do, and they've been getting skipped or overlooked. Guess what? I'm gonna make sure they get their first chance because they been getting skipped or overlooked. I'm gonna make sure all of them do it. But the same thing, it could coincide. Just like people they do for their own, people gonna try to help their own out first. Even if it's even across the board with all races, and they say, hey, you know what I'm saying, you pick the best fighters. They gonna look at their own first, pick out them, and then they'll fill in the rest. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. I sit and look like it. KO had a full panel last night, right? And some of the shit that people say, oh my God, y'all can't be serious. Like, man, I be sitting looking at KO face, right? KO be on mute, and he'll just have that little tip on his face, like you can't be serious with the statement that you just said, and he be giving them the chance to correct themselves, right? And he'll be like, look, are you sure that's what you want to rock with? After they say what they say, right? And he giving you a chance to think about what you said. Like, you sure you want to? That's your bid you putting in. And he be smiling, and people on the panel that's gonna cook it be laughing, like, "Oh yeah, you better get railroaded real quick." Then they'll get cooked. Then they be mad and want to start yelling, fussing, and then they'll say, "Oh, KO them," and people feel like they ganging up on them. Oh, KO let people gang up on folks and stuff. And all that. No, KO don't do none of that. Y'all address the whole panel and get mad when the whole panel address you. Get goddamn goofy. It's an open panel. Chaos effect, though. A lot of people switching up over my boxing opinions. I ain't changing who I am. If I lose people, I lose people. Exactly. I done lost a lot of people, but I'm not gonna change no stance. I know I've been in and out the game or whatever for a little bit, but I'm not gonna change my energy and my stance on none of that at all. I got Tank beating everybody at 135 until further notice. Dude, it's some people that I might have concerns about a few of them, but um, he Tank has already proven and showed me in the top three or however you want to do it, or the big three or the trio, Devin, Tank, Shakur. If you look at them and who's growing and excelling and constantly getting better as a fighter, it's Tank Davis. They just call a spade a spade. You know what I'm saying? He's the one out of that bunch who out of every time he fight, he seems to be getting better. You know what I'm saying? Hate it or love it, shoot, it is what it is. If you hating on him that much, that means he is exactly what y'all say he is. If you gotta hate and talk about it and mention Tank all the time, or whenever you feel like it's frequent, or you need a boost in viewership or something like that for us fighters or whatever, that's that you know who that guy is, and that's what fighters be doing. Like, it is what it is. Like, hey, well, shit, don't shoot the messenger. Just call him a spade a spade. That's like a person you got beef with, and they thought got a little name, a little clout on them. You gonna be talking about them and the beef y'all got, because guess what? It's gonna bring extra eyes and attention, because you going at it and beefing with somebody that actually got a name or has some type of clout. So people gonna tune into it. But it lets you know the person that get mentioned all the time is the person that is number one. If you always getting thrown in the hat in the mix, you one of the ones that's on top. And people mad and trying to do anything to knock you off top. Simple as that. Like, people might not like it, but I feel like Abdullah Mason is the second best fighter at 135. You don't have to agree with me. You can sue me. You can say whatever the hell you want. That's how I feel. Yeah. My big three don't consist of Tank David. Of Tank and Shakur as 1 and 2. Not me. Hmm. Not me. Who say that? Stop clicking the link. Barker say I love 1v9s. Who say no? How do you have beef over boxing? I never understand. I'm telling you, folks mad out for people's stance. And it's not so. Only thing you gotta do is do a little bit more homework. It's that simple. You do a little bit more homework on your fighter and the person that you're gonna debate against, or what you're trying to, you know what I'm saying, trying to correct or advise people on. Just do a little bit more homework in detail and depth and learn everything you need to know. That's all you got to do. If you study and do your homework on the people that you represent in that debate or argument or discussion or whatever the case it may be, just do your homework. If you do your homework, you don't have to worry about it. If you live by the facts and die by the facts of what's really going on, you don't have to worry about, what I'm saying, a person trying to spin a narrative. Because you're gonna be able to cook it. You understand? You're gonna be able to body their narratives. If you stick by with the facts always through, they can spin whatever narrative they want at you or try to turn it. You're gonna be able to body this shit. And that's what people don't learn or don't understand about debates. I would have kicked a lot of them motherfuckers' ass in that debate series. Cause y'all don't know how to fucking debate. The judges tell you exactly what they looking for. Do y'all hear me? We tell y'all what how we judging it, and people still miss the mark. I mean, goddamn, this is an open book test. They tell you what they're judging on and what their curriculum is for the judging scale, and people still don't do it. So you mean to tell me if we telling you and giving you exactly what you need to do or what the requirements are, and it's three people that's telling you plus the moderator, that's four people. They telling you the same thing, and you still can't get them simple instructions. That should let y'all know now. When it comes to comprehension, as my woman had did her live on beautifully last week, guess what? It's lacking. Hmm. Hmm. It's very much lacking. So people are like, man, how I do this debate shit? Listen to the requirements of how the judges are scoring the debate. How you win a debate? Stick to the topics. Stick to the rules and instructions of the debate. Know your shit, have your facts, cook it, and stand on it, and go from there. But if they can't even take open book test notes and instructions, you telling them something that you don't research and found, they damn sure not gonna get it. That's why a lot of arguments and YouTube beefs happen because people don't want to listen. Everybody want to talk, 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 talk. Shut up. Simple as that. Just be quiet. Let a person finish they cook, then rebuttal. And this ain't even for a debate. It's a normal life outside of debate in discussions and topics. Regular conversations of life that you move by. Let a person get their shit off, then you get yours off. But I'm guilty of it. Plenty of people be guilty of it. I don't do it all the time, but when people feel like, some people feel like when a person may be getting the best of them or kind of cooking them on a certain topic or grilling them, they respond. I'm guilty of it too. I ain't perfect. They respond based on how the shit is said, how the tone it is, and if you talking to me or accusing, you see what I'm saying? And that's how people react when they feel like somebody getting the best of them. Y'all don't believe me? Pay attention to people in the chats and debates when people hop on the panel, right? Watch two people having dialogue back and forth. As soon as one party starts to cook them, watch that person get cut off that was cooking. Guarantee y'all they gonna cut them off. They gonna hop off mute everything. That's how it goes. If y'all ain't seen it already, don't believe me? Watch. Soon as the person start getting cooked, they gonna cut the person off that's cooking. Every time. Every time. And those people do that because guess what? They don't really have a strong argument to battle this person or debate them with. So they're gonna try to cut them off to stop them cooking because they know they're getting cooked. People that can answer the call when somebody cooking, they gon' they gonna be sit there and let you get yours off. Like, oh, that was a good cook, but he still ain't got enough. The people that's weird and ain't got no argument, ain't got a leg to stand on, or no reasonable talking points to spew out, they gonna cut off whoever is cooking, no matter even if you're the host, even if you're the co-host, or you are another panel member, you're gonna get cut the fuck off. Even if you in the chat and you directing something, you cooking too hard, and you talking to somebody that may be on the panel, they will stop the whatever they doing on the panel to address the person in the chat that's cooking them. But you on the panel. So this is what I'm talking about. Corrective lenses, boxing community need this shit ASAP. ASAP. That's how quickly people lose focus and attention on topics. You could just be sitting there having your dialogue going back and forth, right? Somebody say something that's too funny, or you get people attention and laugh. Now you gotta go at the person that said it in the chat. When you can address that as you speak it and get back on topic, or you can finish the cook, or be like, hey, can I address somebody in this comment right here? And most of the time, the host will be like, go ahead, or which comment, so I can put it on the screen, or whatever the case may be. Yeah, yeah, honey bun. They just want to argue about everything. hmm Half-ass listening to what's being said and have an issue with what's being said. How? You wasn't even listening. Exactly. You never got a full grasp or understanding of what was being said because you hopped out the blocks like Usain Bolt and Justin Gatlin and Tyson Gay and wanted to hurry up and try to grill somebody or try to get one up on somebody. Not knowing the person could have just been pointing out something and not even making it a big deal. But since you wanted to hurry up and pop off, you done not even knowing what they fully wanted to say or get off. Now you done cut them off thinking that you already knew what was going to be said. When you could have knew the premise, but you don't know 100% what the person was going to say. Then they try to tell you what you was going to say. No, don't put words in my mouth. I didn't say that shit. You assumed I was going to say that next, but you don't know actually what a person was going to say next because you ain't even let them finish their fucking statement. But based on the first few sentences or the intro or the dialogue or what the conversation is, guess what? Sometimes you can hit it right on the head what a person gonna say. Sometimes you can. Sometimes it's the key. Sometimes. 90% of the time, you might as well just let them say what they gonna say, get they spill off, and then you go from there. Front line, what it do, man? Salute to you, bro. Appreciate you pulling up, man. Yeah, I'll be back in the mix way more often, man. It's just like every time I clear up some other shit pop off, and it's family and business and household shit first, and everything else will fall in line. So appreciate you pulling up, man. Appreciate it. Hope y'all smash the like button. Smash the like button. You know, due to a lot of other negative and unnecessary BS, my live will be up and down sporadically. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, you know what I'm saying, have been mind fucked in many ways. So it is what it is. And it's due to being part of the boxing community and connecting with folks, and everything is all good until it ain't. Everything is cool, so it's not cool. Everything is all gravy till it ain't gravy. Hmm. Everybody brothers and family and everything like that until it's not. So I appreciate the real ones. She pull up, type in the chat, show up, so I know you was here. I don't care if you watching from the rafters and all that, and we cool. Have enough respect to even just type in the brother chat. You see what I'm saying? Just that simple. I don't care if nobody see me where I'm at. Type in the brother chat. Don't just sit and watch in the rafters for 2 hours and don't say nothing. Shit, clearly you wanted to be here. Say something. But that's what people do because they like to jot, steal ideas, steal talking points, and act like it's their talking point or they created it. Shout out to BF. BF talking about that, on his live. But he say certain stuff, he put it out, and people will take it and try to spin it as if it was theirs, and he copying them. Facts. Shout out BF. That's my dog. And that's what they do. And it's like y'all ain't giving credit to the person who said it. Queen done said so much stuff, but since people got a problem with how she said, somebody else said, and it's the golden ticket. She done said many things, phrases, punchlines, hashtags. She said people ignore it for the longest. Somebody else said, then they run with it like it's the golden ticket. But now, these days, or over the last few years, more and more people start to open their eyes. You see what I'm saying? And when they start to open their eyes, they see that she online. You know what I'm saying? People get shit confidence, outspokenness, uh, unfearfulness with hate, which is just a lack of comprehension. Folks mad at how a person speak, the confidence, the atonement, and the unwavering 10 toes down attitude on standing on what they say and mean it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't never seen so many, people blame a woman for self-inflicted issues or shit they created. Like, damn, really? Like niggas think they get cool points from for blaming a woman, and niggas is high fiving this shit. Clap, coach, clap, coach Jason Garrett, coach clap a lot. Energy, you clapping on dudes trying to beef with females? Come on, man. Come on now. Hmm. Shout out to my brother, Mr. Gumbo, aka Hot Grease. What it do? They lose focus because they too busy listening. So it's raining men shaking my head 100. Two flames. Salute. Appreciate that little Gumbo. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I want folks to think about it. If you supporting people trying to have beef with a woman, whether her fault or not, nigga, you got beef with a woman. Nobody's gonna give you any gangster or stripes or no kudos for beefing with a female. Just FYI, because a lot of the people that support that shit, guess what? They don't do it. They just going along with the ride and letting you make a fool of yourself. Because when the rubber meets the road, I guarantee you they ain't finna do this shit to theirs. Just because they may support you because they fuck with you and think you cool and may not agree with your action, they just support you. But have the folks that supporting that shit, they don't do that shit to their own. That's the crazy part. Watch it. What's good, bro? Salute to you, man. That's the crazy part. A lot of y'all don't trying to live vicariously through these certain content creators on YouTube and TikTok and stuff like that, right? Well, half y'all ain't got the balls to do some of the shit that these content creators doing. Y'all, doing all that keyboard warriors in the chat, but y'all ain't got half the balls to do the shit that some of these content creators do or say. Y'all don't. Y'all follow them, but y'all ain't even nowhere near that. But then they get mad at that person that they follow and doing all that. One little inkling thing happened. Now they the enemy. They the ops. Let me tell y'all something. People could use the word ops. When you are a op, that means something bad and dangerous behind it comes with it. When people using ops, that's your enemy. People out here, oh, they the ops, man. Ops end up obsoleted. You understand? So people need to start using their terms to get their terms right out here. While you want to call folks want to say ops and all this and all that shit. Okay, you need to learn why people call people ops. Go do some homework and pull up documentary. People that most of the ops they end up dead. Just saying words are important. I say that shit for a reason. And terms that you say can bring unwanted attention to you. While people want to think everything's so cool, you better watch what you're saying because you're gonna invite unwanted attention. Because if you keep saying something long enough, people gonna test you to see if you're really about that. Just saying, just a little, just a few little, Denver nuggets for your game. Just a few nuggets. If you say you gangster, 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 rah, 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 this, and every time they see you or they see you on live or something like that, you got the energy. People gonna eventually start to test you to see if you really about that life. Hmm. Hmm. You see what I'm saying? They gonna come and test you to see if you really about that life. So are people making all these idle threats in this boxing community? Keyword in the boxing community over boxing. Front line, 100. That part. You know what I'm saying? But keep on making idle threats and saying what they gonna do, talking about people, wife, kids, moms and grandparents and bloodline, family tree, the ancestors. I mean, they go overboard and they just keep going and keep just poking and poking and poking the bear until you finally go. They like, you know what? You finna get my undivided attention. Then as soon as you power up and turn up and they can't handle it, folks start running and crying and be acting like folks picking on them and shit. See what I'm saying? Nah, ain't nobody picking on you. You should just quit fucking with folks. See what I'm saying? Simple. Quit fucking with people or antagonizing folks, trying to get a reaction and then try to play victim. You won't have to worry about that shit if you just leave people the fuck alone. But if you keep on fucking with somebody, eventually you're gonna get a reaction that you was looking for or not looking for. Just saying. I hope people realize that if you always on rah rah rah, gangsta gangsta boogie time, your test and being tested comes with the territory. If a person brag about always keeping the chopstick with them, if you know what a stick is or a chopstick is, you know what I mean. A weapon. Hmm. If they brag about they keep it all the time, every time they live, every time you see them, yeah, chopstick. I got the stick, I got the burner, I got a switch. Yada 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 yada. Every time you see them, if they talking that time, look here, it's a matter of time. It's a fact that people are going to come and test you to see if you really about their life. It's going to happen 100%, because it's a certain percentage out here in this world that if you keep putting shit out into the atmosphere, it's something in them to where they want to come and test it. Every neighborhood, every block, every city and state got a certain percentage of those people that's gonna be wherever or around the area you live in that's gonna come and test your ass. There's like the boxer saying, "Hey, I'm the best fighter in the game. I'm the baddest motherfucker in the game." Yada yada yada. If another person feel like they is, guess what? They gonna keep pushing and pushing the line until they test that person and or until they can get it on. Because people want to go after the best or the person that got the most clout or the person that's the top dog. People want their positions, and people would do ungodly things to get those people positions. Just saying, hmm, you know, just saying. And all this ties to being in the boxing community. That's why I say it need corrective lenses. It's not, hey, if you ain't on that type of shit, just don't. It ain't got nothing to do with you. If you know you ain't doing it, well, you're a good cook, and you can be like, well, yep, this for the people, and I understand what G5 talking about. But if you want to need people, hey, that's a you problem. Tighten your shit up. It's your life. So all I got to say, I ain't got too much to say to you. But that ain't gonna stop me from kicking and talking my shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just calling it how I see it and calling a spade a spade. Simple as that. Like it, love it, hate it. I don't give a fuck. Like I'm not losing no sleep. You go and sub. If you take a wrench, if you overlook me in the chat, I'm not losing no sleep off none of that shit. I don't give a flying fuck. No YouTube channel, page, wrench, none of this shit define me. Niggas be silly out here. Just imbeciles. Fucking degenerates. Like, boy, y'all niggas is crazy. Niggas be thinking they doing something. They'll block you. Woohoo! Oh my god. I'm so offended. You blocked me. Who cares? Nigga, that ain't gonna stop me from doing what I'm doing. Oh, troll them. Who cares? Oh, take his wrench. Who cares? Like dumbasses. See how the Rick 206 TWT. What's good, my brother? Salute to you. Yeah, Quee. Or if there's a problem, you don't have to listen. Leave the channel. Exactly. A1 Hoops on TWT in the building. Salute my brother A1. Hey, sometimes people looking for a reason to crash out. They pass. Yep. Yep. And it's like, damn. They looking and poking and fishing for something to try to create an argument about. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll hear some shit that ain't even remotely nothing pertaining to them, right? And they'll think because they say I'm talking about what I see across YouTube that they included. You know what I'm saying? And it's like what's good for the goose ain't good for the gander. Where 95% of these people on YouTube, it's not. They really want like people to. A lot of people want people to bow down and shut the fuck up and do what they saying. Nah. Hmm. Nah. If people goofy enough to do that shit, that's just you. But ain't no real grown man or grown woman just gonna shut the fuck up and sit and let you do and say any and everything you want to do. If you are that type, you are a fucking peasant. If you let people dictate your actions, your mind, what you do, where you say, where you go on YouTube, on a social media network, man, you can't say shit to me. Those are a goddamn thing. Nothing. As we being led by words, not action. People are being convinced and led by words alone. Ain't no action follow behind it. There will be really mind fuck and mind duped behind a person painting a picture with words to them and willing to fight for it. Man, so and I'm just like, wow, you know, in this community, people support bullshit. People defend bullshit. You know, what's the use of having down people that bring bullshit and, and then act like nothing happened or the victimist role and then turn around and blame the other people, other parties for starting up drama or miss. Like what? Like look, and bullshit and fuck ups and mistakes. Um, let's just say this: they would be substituted for downness and acceptance. But my question is, if you at a job, right, and you constantly coming in late, but you're a damn good worker, and the managers and supervisors pull you to the side like, hey man, we love your work, you got good energy, your coworkers love you, everything like that. But you keep coming in late, man. You know what I'm saying? You keep coming in late. It's like I can't protect you and help you if you don't talk to me and let me know what you got going on or if you got a situation, you know. Let me help you out so I can either change the schedule, push it back an hour that way, you know what I'm saying? We can keep you, make sure you covered it. You got an understanding of what's going on. But if you don't talk to them and you keep coming in late, no matter how good you are or how loyal you to that job is, you're breaking the rules. And if you're a habitual rule breaker, you're gonna get removed. That's how it goes. In every function, if you're on the street, you represent, and you are here making mockery and disrespecting the set and your OGs and all this shit, and you a loose cannon, guess what? They gonna link up with you, pull you to the side, how you meet up here at the location, and it's gonna be a DP going on. You gonna get disciplined. YouTube, all that shit go out the window. All that shit go out the window. All of that, though, those lines of actions right there go totally out the window. But in every other phase of life, those type of actions happen, right? But people loyal to a fault. See what I'm saying? People loyal to a fault. And the sad part is, there's a lot of good people out here. And a lot of the people, they good people. You know what I'm saying? Their loyalty is their biggest fault. And it can be their biggest downfall. Because you willing to look past a person's actions and they bullshit because of whatever loyalty you see. But the question is, if the tables were turned, would they give that same grace to you if you was fucking up constantly? Would they allow you to keep doing it? That would be like questions people need to be thinking about. Would you be able to do the same thing the opposite party did if the tables was turned? Would they give you that same grace? And most people answer no. Well, why are you? You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Talking about I'm a trader, so I said nope. I'm Puerto Rican. Goddamn. Screenshot was in the background of a channel I was on. As soon as I said something about dead, the motherfucker popped up like a genie. Goddamn. They do what I say now. What I do? Y'all cool with that? Yep. Frontline, that's your boy. Fuck it. Oh wow. Frontline stalking you, not on YouTube. Um, if you stalking or he ain't got no light, just gonna be on a different channel, screenshotting chats all day, acting like a damn informant. Damn. Screenshot shot it. Got your ass frontline. We say frontline informants are just as bad. Wouldn't that make them the ops? Um, hey, well, if y'all ain't figured out, sh- shit that's logical on YouTube is illogical. Unlogical shit on YouTube is logical. The roles are reversed. The shit that makes sense doesn't make sense to people on YouTube. The shit that doesn't make sense makes sense to people on YouTube. You see the disconnect and the just the backwards behavior. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's in reverse. Like they eat their piece of crust first, type shit. They just what I'm saying, just do shit backwards. I mean, it is what it is. But I'm just too straight down the line, straight down the middle. You know what I'm saying? To change rules or bend rules for any monetary value, popularity, fame, any of that. Whatever I did before I get to the point to where shit is blowing up and popping, I'm gonna do that shit when I get there. Leading up, I'm gonna keep continuing to be the same individual I am. Cause I don't care if I have 100,000 subscribers. That ain't gonna change who I am. Because if they do hit 100K, them 100K gonna be the people that fuck with and respect what the hell I'm saying. And I ain't tapering and dumbing down shit for nobody. My number ain't changed. If you feel like you being talked about or being pointed out, ask. Assumptions will make you an ass and it'll get your ass embarrassed fucking with me. So if your ass wanna know or you got a question, but then ask. If not, don't ask and don't make assumptions. No face, no case. There ain't no name on it, then shut the fuck up. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Folks gonna remember they put a lot of shit in the ether. and said a lot of shit. Guess what? Oh, that shit you gonna get reminded of this shit fucking with me. There's been a lot of shit said about me. Been a lot of shit said about my woman. Been a lot of shit said about TWT. Been a lot of shit said. Oh, lying, hoe ass shit. Weak ass niggas. Just be lying. Look at that. Woo, look at that. Like 6 people dropped off real quick. Real quick. They finna go dissect this little last few minute parts up there. I just said, look, it don't shit. It don't shit. Look, y'all. Look. Oh, boy. That's the funny part. I seen 5 people drop off quick. Them niggas was mad. Exactly, Quee. They want to do that too much. Like, wait, let them keep making ass of themselves. You know it. That's why I said they ran out real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, this just been a good, cool, dope chop up. I ain't talking shit to nobody. I'm just calling out how all these people that's on her crown. Yes, Chloe in there, man. So just play on yours for now. I'll let you know when you play. Yeah, they're just a dope cook. You know what I'm saying? It's just funny. Certain people can say what the fuck they want, and no offense taken. Niggas want to put my shit up in a microscope. So I want to put my shit under the microscope. Let's dissect and comb through. Ooh, is that a shot? Is that a shot? Is this a shot? Is that a shot? Like, damn. Give us a fuck. Like, damn. You ain't fucking with me, don't listen. Simple as that. Like, wow. You ain't got to spy. You ain't got to do none of that. If you ain't worried about me and don't fool with me, then cool. Don't do it. I ain't mad at nobody that choose not to. Appreciate you for showing me exactly who you are. Appreciate it. Ain't got to guess. I don't have to be in question and be thinking, oh, nope. It is what it is. But see, shit starters be spying on chats to run the tail and start up shit. But folks be claiming that they don't be doing shit. Right? They claim they don't be doing shit. But if you ain't supposed to be places or you don't like certain people, why hawk and stalk a page or even mention them? If they ain't mentioning you, why you mentioning their name? See what I'm saying? Like, folks just do shit at attention and people coddle that shit. Like, people coddling bullshit these days. If you want to coddle and you want to defend bullshit and bullshitters, hey, you do what you do. When the shit blow up in your face, it is what it is. Some of these folks got a sickness. You hear me? They can't help it. They love drama, turmoil, and beef. If there's no beef going on, and it's been chilling through the boxing community, the people that can't help themselves, too much peace, too much like right. They gotta stir up the pot somewhere. That's exactly what happens every time. When it's cool, it's smooth sailing. Everybody making their content, they in their lane, pushing their fighters. It's all good. Then all of a sudden, somebody start the shit back up. Boom. And now we got beef again. Now, just look at the landscape and you'll see when the YouTube beef streets, and notice when the drama streets are quiet in the YouTube streets for too long, the antagonizers have that itch. So they have to create something yet again. They got to stir the pot somewhere because they need that extra attention in that type of behavior, shit, to survive through YouTube. They need that shit. They enjoy the drama. They enjoy all of that shit. They enjoy lying, playing the victim. They paint a picture, drop off and push a certain lie or narrative so many times to the masses and to everybody, to people just say, fuck it, okay, I'm gonna take it and run with it, believe it. Like this should go on it all across. Whites, blacks, Hispanics, Latinos, Argentinians, Russians, no matter what race you are, it happens in every community. Always. Every community it happens. Every race it happens. It's not just a black thing. Let me be clear, because folks assume you talking about them. Again, assume this is a universal, it's a unisex conversation, men or women conversation, any race type of conversation, not just black people. Let's be very clear. That's why I says the boxing community. That's as a whole. Words are important. Read the title. Where people make speculations and assumptions. Oh, G5 doing this. I ain't worried about it. No hater, no no peasant person out person or nigga that I feel like below me that's been shitting on me and my girl or anything like that. I ain't worried about you or none of you niggas in no form, face, or capacity. I don't even mention your niggas' name. Ain't worried about it at all. None of y'all niggas straight no fear me and ain't worried about none of you. Question is, can you niggas do the same? And Queen, I don't give a damn. I don't give a flying shit. At this point, I don't have to explain or convince myself to not a fucking soul. I ain't gotta bombard heaven's doors to make a person fully believe me or like me when I know what the hell I'm talking about. I don't. I don't care. Like I'm real and I'm 1,000 in real life, and niggas that admit me know it. If you chose not to fuck with me, fuck you. I don't care. What car? Hey Carter, I go set it up. I didn't even tell me hear me say I'll come set it up, Carter. Just play yours until I come and get it situated. That's all you gotta do. So like people that know me for 5, 6 years, I ain't never did no fly shit to them. It's these new niggas that come around. But all of a sudden, oh, you on some fly shit? No, that's you, nigga, and your behavior. That's in y'all niggas DNA and bloodline with this sucker ass shit. And only suckers gonna believe that shit. Simple as that. I say I'm talking and say what the fuck I want. TWT and my girl, they gonna say what the fuck they want. Don't owe nobody no apologies. You got a question, then speak the fuck up. You wanna know something? Then speak the fuck up. Could run around here talking shit and assuming. And it's like people think it's just a certain set of people you gotta be with. Man, it's a big ass YouTube community. When y'all don't fuck with me and my people like that, you wouldn't even know who all the people we got issues with. See what I'm saying? That's how people make ass of themselves. They always thinking shit about them. Because they be in their feelings and take shit so fucking personal. When there's numerous of people talking shit about me. I just don't take the time to have to prove shit to y'all. But I got proof of all that. Motherfuckers chime in on several of my lives. And there they go. You know what I'm saying? That's like, damn, shit crazy. But I'm gonna get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Just a little service announcement. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Appreciate y'all pulling up. Y'all be safe. Enjoy yourself. And I'll catch y'all tomorrow sometime. You know what I'm saying? We'll be on here shortly. You know what I'm saying? So y'all know we'll be tapped back in here shortly. Y'all be safe. Be blessed. And I'm out of this joint.